Hi, Aquarius. This is Tarot-blee Accurate. Thank you for tuning in. This is your love reading for June 6th through July 6th, and this is singles and couples. So we're going to start with the single Aquarius people. But for all people that are watching this, whether you're watching it for yourself or you're watching your partner's sign because you want to know where they stand, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. So, Aquarius singles, what's going on? We've got the Justice card. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and then the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, so we're going to do this two different ways because here's the deal. You have the Justice card, which is saying, think about your karma. Think about the way that you have treated others in the past in relationships, because that's about what you're about to get. So you could meet somebody, start a relationship. It's new. Thinking about the past though, okay? And if you were a dick and you really hurt people on purpose, okay, you are going to get that same hurt. You are. And you are going to be sad, and you are not going to see the positives, and it's going to last a long time, and you're going to be unstable, but you're going to be the a-hole who deserved it. So just kind of a warning. So if you were a dick, sorry, what goes around comes around. But how can you minimize the damage? Because you know what, like, everybody makes mistakes, right? So how can we minimize that? Don't be, I want to pull one more card before I say that. Okay. Don't count on people forgiving you, okay? And don't beg them for forgiveness either. But don't be too proud. Like, go ahead and say sorry. Try to right your wrongs. And whether they allow you to or not doesn't matter because you tried. Does that make sense? Now, the other way we were going to read this. If your karma was good, if you were good, then you shall have good coming to you, right? Because new things are coming. And, you know, this is a love reading. So you might not meet a new love. This could also, though, be a different type of opportunity, something new coming in regard to where you live, or like maybe you move, or where you work. But for some of you, this will be a person that you meet, a relationship that you start. And it can remind you of someone from your past. It could be a past lover coming back and you're starting again. But then this time, it won't hurt because you were good in the past. Then you will have goodness coming to you. The swords are not touching. It will be healing. So whether or not, like, especially if it's somebody from your past who's coming back to you now, you might be leery about it, right? But it's good for healing. And so maybe you won't even date somebody new, but you'll start a conversation with somebody from the past, and then be able to move on from it. But it's going to be difficult to move on and heal if you're still focused on all of the things that hurt from the past instead of the lessons that you've learned. So every negative has a silver lining, right? Every bad thing that happens. So when somebody cheats on you, then you learn about trust. Then you learn about your own intelligence and your own intuition and, you know, what it is you need to look for. I mean, there's always something. You may feel like you're growing old, waiting for a new partner to come into your life, and that things are just not happy and stable, you know, as you're single. But by being clear with yourself about what it is that you want, what it is that you will tolerate and will not in a partner, um, you're able then to, you're able then to better draw in like the kind of person who's right for you and not waste your time. Now, some of you aren't going out very much right now. Some of you are maybe not drinking. If you're a Muslim, maybe you know you're fasting right now for Ramadan. It looks like. Anyway, but some of you are going to have like a new love come into your life, and it will be balanced and wonderful. But I would say for more of you, it's maybe just like a second shot at a past lover. And so you'll have to really think about, is that something that I want? Are they a person that I want to be with? And if they are very bad with money, I would say don't. Just looking out for you because I care. But, you know, oftentimes past lovers, we don't want to talk to them again because it just brings a lot of BS back into our life. But this is an opportunity to heal this time. Whether you decide to be in a relationship with them or not, it's just a good way to kind of fix that heart chakra, to get rid of clear stuff. But I would say for a lot of you, you might not want to commit to them. If they show up and move forward for a while, you just stay stagnant because you've got to decide, you know, do I want to stay sad or do I want to take this as a lesson? And so it might be kind of a challenging month. And as I said that, it's hilarious that the Tower card fell out. It's challenges. But it's breaking old stuff down to build new, better things up in their place, right? Okay. So for some of you, you will meet a new person, but I feel like more of you would be like an old person coming back into your life, and you can decide, do you want to try again or just heal that wound. Now, for those of you who are coupled, what do we have? We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So, not making tremendous changes in your day-to-day life, in your and how that corresponds to your relationship, which is good because, you know, you're feeling in control, you're feeling on top of things, and that's really great. Things are easy. They're not hard right now in your relationship. You're not feeling tempted by anyone else, but for some reason you might be just not like very emotionally fulfilled at this time. So you're challenged to look at your relationship through a different lens. Try to see it from a different perspective. Just because things are stable, it doesn't mean that you are no longer in love and they can't be exciting and passionate again. But a lot of you are maybe in this place of really questioning what it is that you want, how it is that you feel, and you're just kind of not thinking things through, though, on a very intuitive level. Maybe you're not in, like, you might be more thought-minded than, like, gut instinct-minded right now when you're thinking about things. It's like you just lack passion in your relationship, some of you. And you just wonder, like, is that going to come back? It's like, you know, it's like things are so stable right now. Like, you know what this relationship is. Like, you know, you've been through what you were going to go through with this person. Like, you know what to expect. It's very stable, but it's also feeling boring. And so you're just kind of waiting maybe to see if those things change. And I can't say that I think that this month they will. Some of you might take on a side lover as a result. But they will not bring you that emotional fulfillment either. What else for couples? Reminiscing about the past, about that like past passion that you used to have. So how do you bring that back into your life? How do you get that back in your relationship? You don't have to do that much work. You really don't. Some of you just have to realize that it's not coming back. But for some of you, this is really cautioning you. Like, don't take a lover. Those of you who are thinking about just don't. It's going to be horrible. But try to see things from a different perspective is what it's saying. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your partner. Maybe they have some good ideas too as to how to bring that back. But let's ask one more time. How do we bring more passion back into the relationship since we want to keep it? The Magician card. Now that's interesting. So it's think about what you want. Think about it a lot. Imagine that you already have it, and you shall. Because it doesn't have to be hard work to get that back. It really doesn't. But it just keeps saying that some of you are just going to say, fuck it. But for those of you who are trying to really, a lot of you are examining your relationship and just kind of feeling stuck. Like, it's so stable. You know what to expect. I want that passion back. Like, same cards over and over. Where it's like, you might be honest about that. And here's the deal. So if your partner offers you an act of love, you might be like, I don't even care. But, I would challenge you to try to receive it. Because maybe the more that you allow them to show you those acts of love, that's how you're able to get that passion back. Maybe you just need to tell your partner, like, look, I'm not feeling particularly passionate, and like your libido is just down because I don't feel like you're offering me like lots of sex and excitement. Tell them what you need. Tell them what you need, and then you can get that passion back. Does that make sense? Okay, well, good luck. See you soon.